My name is Lizzie. I'm 17 and I have a rare syndrome.
Lizzie is, well, she was born with a rare syndrome. So we don't know exactly what her syndrome is yet because it hasn't been really diagnosed completely. They're looking at one, but it's not, she doesn't have all the characteristics of it. So to say what it is hard.
I would describe myself as fun, energetic. I think other people see me as weak and timid. I think people don't want to come up to me because they see that I look different.
A lot of people think she has an eating disorder. Whenever we go to different doctors and new doctors that don't know her, they're always questioning her as to what's your eating disorder, and that makes her mad because she doesn't have an eating disorder. The syndrome that she has causes her not to gain weight for some reason, and we still don't know why that is. But as far as that goes, she has her ups and downs. She has good days, she has bad days, just like any regular teenager.
My sister is very nice, smart, and she perseveres through everything. And very pretty too.
Usually a peppy person, because she's always ready to do something. She's ready to spend money, she's ready to go to the movies, she's ready to shop, and she's everywhere usually.
To be honest, I don't remember what I thought when I first met her. It's such a long time ago, but I knew like right after that, we were neighbors, and we just started playing. I mean, you're kids, you know, you don't really think about stuff, you just kind of, hey, who are you, you know? Well, let's see, me and Lizzie have gone to school since like kindergarten. We've known each other through elementary, middle school, and high school. And I remember in elementary school one time we were in the cafeteria and these kids kept staring at her in my class, and I was like, you know, stop, and they're like talking about her, and I hit this one guy because he kept talking about her, you know, and it just made me mad. But like now we'll go, you know, we'll hang out, go to the mall, go to the movies, whatever, and people will stare at her, and I'm like, you know, just stare back, kind of make them feel bad, like, why are you staring, you know? I don't know, I feel sorry for them because they don't know her, you know, and it's like, she's such this great person that they're staring for no reason, you know? She's really no different from everybody else. If anything, I think she's better than a lot of other people.
When I was younger, having people stare and talk killed me inside. I couldn't believe how people can just look at you on the outside, not even knowing. And I know, of course, that's the first curiosity of when you see somebody who is different and you want to look, and I understand that. But it makes me feel like, how can they do that?
We have to be positive, and we have to know and be very faithful. And I always know that she's strong. She's very, very strong. I've never ever doubted that. And I know that no matter what they tell her or how bad situations may be, that she's gonna fight right through it. It just makes me that much prouder of her because of the way she holds her head up high and how she never lets that get her down. And it does at times, but like I said, it's just a passing thing. It used to anger me when she was little, but then I realized kids are kids, and you know, when she was in elementary, I think that was the worst, probably part of the worst times of her life.
I saw Lizzie back in Velasquez middle school. I just see her like as a normal person. Like I just see her as another normal girl, you know, the high school life and everything.
I've known Lizzie for about 4 years. I didn't really know how to act. I just started talking and found out later.
Lizzie is my hero. She is. I think she has taught me more than I could ever teach her, just about courage and strength and character. I think she's just one of the strongest people I've ever known. She may appear fragile on the outside, but she has this inner strength and beautiful spirit.
I've known Lizzie for about 2.5 years, and I met her at we were in this play at church. She's trustworthy. She's a really good friend. she's there for you when you need her.
Fun, I'm just like any 17-year-old. I go shopping when I have money. I go to the movies, talk on the phone, go on the computer, stuff like that.
She's an extremely funny person. I think a lot of people think she's really serious, but she's very funny when you really, talk to her, and likes to joke a lot. So I think that she's very humorous, so that's a good part of her.
I do things everybody else does. I'm not limited to anything. The summer before my junior year, I had to have my appendix taken out in July, which was horrible, horrible news because I had made it for cheerleading again, and when I got my appendix taken out, I was told I would be out of cheerleading for 3 months, which is the worst thing anybody could have told me at that time.
The scary part is that we don't know when she gets sick, what it is, if it's going to be treated as normally as any other patient, or because she is so thin, we have to always watch what we do with her.
It's just, you don't feel good when someone's in the hospital, but I try to keep her in my prayers and everything. I just don't feel good.
When she's in the hospital, it makes me feel sad because I don't like to see her getting hurt. I pray for her. Most of the time I go to visit her.
Man, that hurts, dude. I mean, just knowing that the fact that she lives another, like she has to live this whole other life, but to hear that she's in the hospital, because like I know she's been in there, I don't know how many times this past 6 months, and it just starts to make you think that how much longer before anything big happens, God forbid. But I guess when you know that, every time you see that, or I guess every time I see Lizzie, I just make the best of every little time I spend with her.
It does bring my self-esteem down. I feel like, why do I have to get sick so often? Why am I having to miss school? Why can't I be like all my friends? I want others to see me as not a weak person, but a strong one. Someone who can get over things, someone who is able to be there for them. I don't want them to see me as a person that isn't able to do anything at all.